girls. Today we are going to talk a little bit more about the busy, buzzy bees. And this is from the May-June issue of 2020 from Let's Find Out from Scholastic. Okay, so let's get started. We are talking about these wonderful little animals, these little insects that take care of our plants and our trees. So let's find out a little bit more and watch the video.
Bees. It's a warm spring day, and a loud buzzing noise is coming from the yard. Is it a lawnmower? No, it's a colony of bees. A colony is a large group of bees that live together. There can be as many as 80,000 bees in a colony. All the bees cooperate to make the colony work. Different bees have different jobs to do. The queen is bigger than all the other bees. Her job is to lay all the eggs for the colony. Other bees bring her food and take care of her. The other bees have important jobs too. The drones are male bees. They are the fathers. And the worker bees are female. They have many jobs. They build the hive where the whole colony lives. They also protect the hive by using their sharp stingers to attack enemies who get too close. Some worker bees are nurse bees. Bee eggs hatch into larvae, which are young bees. The nurse bees feed and take care of the larvae. But that's not all workers do. Some worker bees get food for the hive. They fly to flowers and collect pollen. Pollen is dust made inside flowers. They also get nectar, which is the sweet liquid inside flowers. The bees store the nectar in a pouch called a honey stomach. The workers fly back to the hive with the pollen and nectar. The bees in the hive eat the pollen, and the workers spit the nectar into the cells of the hive. Other worker bees fan their wings over the cells, blowing air onto the nectar. Over time, the nectar changes from a thin liquid into a thicker honey. Nurse bees feed some of the honey to the larvae, but they save a lot of it. The bees cover each honey-filled cell with a wax cap to protect it. In winter, it's too cold to go out looking for food. So the bees stay warm in the hive and eat honey all winter long. You can enjoy the sweet honey from a beehive too. People called beekeepers take care of hives and collect extra honey the bees make. It takes hard work and cooperation, but honeybees make their hive a sweet place to live.
All right, that was very interesting about the busy, buzzy bees. I found that so fascinating to see what the different jobs of each bee in a beehive and what they did. That was so interesting. All right, so let's go on to exploring our issue, and it's called The Busy, Buzzy Bees. So, let's go to the front page and look real quick. It says, let's find out my weekly reader, Busy, Buzzy Bees. What keeps bees so busy? What keeps them so busy? Well, we just watched the video and we saw all kinds of things. They are busy, busy, busy. So let's look at this picture here. It says, bees eat pollen and nectar. Bees are busy eating. They get food from flowers. Bees are busy flying. They fly home to their hive. Bees are busy working. They make honey together. And bees are busy buzzing. The sound is their wings moving fast. So if you're ever outside and you hear this bzzz, this low buzzing noise next to your ear, and it's pretty loud, then it's probably a bee. If it's just a tiny little bzz, like maybe a high pitch bzz, then that's probably a mosquito. All right, don't bug the busy bees, Bear. Yeah, it says most bees won't sting if you don't bother them. So if a bee flies near you, don't panic, boys and girls. Don't panic. Don't go and run all over the place. Just stay still. I always just stand still and act like a tree. They're not going to sting me if I just stand still. If I run all over the place swatting my arms, then they'll probably sting me. But if you do get into a bunch of bees, that's dangerous, boys and girls, and try to run to water. Like if you have a little swimming pool or a hose, that's dangerous if you get into too many bees. Like if you step in a beehive, that's not good. But if there's just a bee flying near you, just stand still. All right, move and learn. Let's buzz like busy little bees, buzzing all around. Buzz high, buzz low, buzz fast, buzz slow. And now, let's sit back down. That was a cute little poem. All right, on the back of our issue, it says an insect is an animal with 3 body parts and 6 legs. Some insects have wings. A bee is an insect. So how many legs? Right, 6 legs and 3 body parts. So they have like a part called the head. They have the part called the abdomen and the thoracic. All right, count the legs on each of the critters below. If they're insects, then put a circle around them. So let's look. The first one, this one is called a snail. Snails are very interesting creatures, boys and girls. I have these in my fish tank, and they look like little heads sticking up, and they bury themselves in the sand. Isn't that interesting? So all you see is this little head sticking out of the sand. Is that an insect? No, it doesn't have legs. It doesn't have legs. It's not an insect. What about a ladybug? Right, it has legs. How many legs does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So is that an insect? Oh, yes. So that is an insect. What about an earthworm? Earthworms. They do not have legs, so they are not an insect. How about spiders? Well, they are an insect, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has 8 legs. So let's try it and see. Oh, it is not an insect. How about a crab? This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 legs. So let's see. Nope, not an insect. So these two are not insects. What about an ant? It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it has the 6 legs. Is that an insect? Yes, that's an insect. And the last one, a grasshopper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that an insect? Let's see. So 3 of our little animals here are insects because they have 6 legs. The 1, 2, 3, 4 others do not have the right amount of legs, so they are not insects. And it says bonus. What insect is this? And label it. Oh, we know that this is a honeybee. So we'll put in here B-E-E.
Good work.
We did a great job. Good job. All right, so let's go back to the beginning. And we'll get, how do we get out of here? Exit, maybe. No, can't get out of it through exit. Let's go to the full screen. And exit. I did. Okay. Oh, I know. This is how we do it. Ha! Oh, Mrs. Cole. All right, so we have a game here called Build an Insect. So we can press on that. And we can press play. It says
Build an insect. Pick a head.
Pick a head. So, oh, I like this color. So I think I'm going to pick that pink. And then we go down here to next.
Pick a thorax.
Pick a thorax. I'm going to stick with the pink.
Pick an abdomen.
Oh, stick with the pink. This is sort of like cooties.
Pick legs.
I'm picking that.
Pick antennas.
Oh, all pink.
Pick wings or no wings.
I'm going to pick pink wings.
Now, feed your insect.
Oh, it's going to eat
Click on its lunch.
Pick a pink donut. That's a cute game. You can play that game too. All right, and then it says be a honeybee, and here's a little hands-on activity that you can do, that you can play, that you can maybe see the different things you need. It says bees suck up nectar from flowers and bring it back to the hive to make honey. Have your child pretend to be a worker bee with a fine motor activity. So you need this jar, you need a dropper, maybe a medicine dropper, and then maybe an empty container like an ice cube tray. And then you're going to squeeze the water that's dyed yellow from the jar and then squeeze it into these. And that would help you with your fine motor skills. And you can sing the song, I'm a busy little bee, little bee, little bee. I'm a busy little bee. I make honey. All right, so you could do that. And then down here are some sheets that if you had a printer or if you want to just look at them, you can press on them and answer the questions. Where do bees get food? From flowers or bears? What sound do bees make? Moo or buzz? A bee's home is called a hive or a nest. And a bee has 6 legs. Draw them and then color the bee. That's one page. And then the other page is a puzzle, a busy bee word search. You're finding the vocabulary words bee, hive, insect, has 6 legs, remember? Honey is the thick liquid that bees make in a beehive. Flower is where they get the nectar and the pollen. And then buzz. So you have to find them down here in the word search. Can you find them, boys and girls? Do you see any words? I see a couple of words. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words just by looking at the words. Okay. So that's this issue of Busy Buzzy Bees. All right, boys and girls, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.